Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going.
My name is Jay the Dragon, and welcome to my build guide series where I will explain how to build the X-Men as playable characters in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. This video is timestamped so you can skip to where you need, with a link in the description for the written version. My disclaimers are as follows: official, third party, UA, homebrew, in that order. Mechanics over description, flavor is always optional. Builds work in every tier of play. And lastly, magic items are not requirements for a build to work. Remy LeBeau, aka Gambit, is an X-Man and former criminal of the Bayou. Gambit is an expert bowstaff fighter and trick card thrower whose power allows him to overexcite the molecules of kinetic energy in inorganic materials, creating devastating explosions. His trademark playing cards can be thrown with pinpoint accuracy and explode on impact with the force of a hand grenade. The energy coursing in his body grants him superhuman reflexes and capabilities, lending to his highly acrobatic fighting style. In addition to Gambit's natural charm, he has a hypnotic aura that eats away at the resistances of those around him, though it isn't mind control, and a firm enough no will counter it. Using point buy, I give Gambit 10, 13, 14, 10, 12, 14, with +1s in dexterity and constitution, and +2 in charisma. Half-Elf is chosen for a mixed-bred, multilingual, multi-talented charmer that sees in the dark. Persuasion and acrobatics come from Half-Elf. Deception and intimidation as a Warlock. Sleight of hand, stealth, and thieves' tools come from the criminal background. Level progression. Start as Warlock, going up to level 5, gaining the core of his kit, then switch to Bard for all the rest. First level Warlock. The Hexblade Patron. Start with medium armor proficiency and a weapon using charisma right from first level. Hexblade's Curse. Every short rest, choose one main threat to deal greater damage to, adding Cha mod to every instance of damage and doubling your crit chance against them. Cantrips gained. Eldritch Blast, your signature throwing cards charged with kinetic energy. Booming Blade, deliver a staff strike to a target and charge them up. First level spells. Hex, concentrate a heightened kinetic charge for more explosive damage over many attacks. And Shield, spin your bowstaff to deflect oncoming attacks. Second level Warlock. Invocations, Agonizing Blast and Repelling Blast to improve your card throws with greater damage and a greatly impactful source of pushing without any concentration or saving throw. Another first level spell, any first level to trade up next level. Third level Warlock, Pact of the Blade. You can summon your collapsible bowstaff to your hand, so you'll never be without a weapon or spellcasting focus. And second level spells. Blur, your increased kinetics make you much harder to land a hit on. And Branding Smite, fight even invisible enemies and light them up, making them glow with energy. Fourth level Warlock, ASI, the Cartomancer feat. Any card deck can now be your spellcasting focus. Card tricks, learn Prestidigitation for seasoning your gumbo or flashing Hawkeye's stolen Avengers ID. When you cast Prestidigitation, you can conceal the verbal and somatic components as casual card handling and conversation. Hidden Ace, store a spell slot of a level as high as your proficiency bonus that you can cast as a bonus action, once a day. This can be an unused Warlock slot before hitting a short rest to recharge it immediately, storing Blur or even Blink upon next level up. Cantrip gained, Green Flame Blade. Staff strike one target while simultaneously throwing a card at another. And second level spell, any spell to trade up next level. Fifth level Warlock. Invocation, Eldritch Smite. Imbue a weapon attack with an extra 4d8 force damage and cause prone. And third level spells, Thunderstep. Make an explosive pole vault to blast an area and launch away. And Blink. Your enhanced acrobatic fighting style helps you avoid attacks altogether. Multiclass now for Bard, taken after Warlock 5, and continue till max, enhancing his kit in every area, adding Jack and multiple expertises, improved martials, more spell slots, and a more diverse spell list for damaging and charming. First level Bard, gain Bardic Inspiration and Insight Proficiency. Cantrips gained, Thunderclap, ground slam the floor with a charge on your bowstaff, blasting the area. and Friends, your low-level hypnotic charm that can beguile listeners for a time. First level spells: Fairy Fire, light up targets in kinetic energy. Silvery Barbs, your hypnotic charm throws off an enemy and emboldens yourself or an ally. And Thunder Wave, strike the ground with a charge on your staff to send a group flying. Second level Bard, Jack of all trades, adding half proficiency bonus to all skill checks not already proficient. And Song of Rest, additional spell known any first to trade up next level. Third level Bard, expertise in acrobatics and sleight of hand, doubling proficiency bonus on both. And the Swords Bard subclass, take the dueling fighting style, adding +2 to your bowstaff attacks. Use your bowstaff as a focus and gain weapon attack flourishes. You gain 10 more speed when using the attack action and expending a bardic dice on one of the following options. Defensive Flourish, add a powerful AC bonus for a full round with a dexterous and defensive bow stance. Slashing Flourish, add extra damage to your main target and anyone else in reach of your weapon with a spinning staff combo. And Mobile Flourish, launch your target back with a driving thrust and use a reaction for a pole vault reposition. Second level spells gained: Spray of Cards, release a fan of charged cards to damage or temporarily blind an area. And Shatter, your cards explode objects and enemies alike with the force of a hand grenade. Fourth level Bard, ASI, +2 Charisma. Gain a cantrip, Light. Hold up a glowing card to help see with. A second level spell, Heat Metal. Charge up the inorganic equipment of your enemy that they'll have to drop or get blasted. Trade out Thunder Wave for Blindness Deafness. Flashbang a target to injure their vision or hearing. Fifth level Bard, your bardic dice grows to D8 and recharges on short rests. Gain a third level spell, Dispel Magic, to stabilize the static energy of a spell effect, defeating it. Sixth level Bard, gain Extra Attack. Additional spell known, Suggestion, your hypnotic charm drastically affects a person's inhibitions. Seventh level Bard, additional spell known, Take Invisibility. Your superb infiltrating and enhanced dodging make you stealthier and slipperier than most can catch. Eighth level Bard, ASI, take Resilient Constitution, bringing your con to 16 and gaining con save proficiency. A fourth level spell, Freedom of Movement. Slipping shackles and leaping obstacles is child's play. For you, it literally was. Ninth level Bard, fifth level spell, Animate Objects. Play 52 pickup and throw as fast as you can with both hands, almost 2 cards a second for up to a full minute for sustained explosive damage. 10th level Bard, your bardic dice grows to D10s, and you gain expertise in persuasion and deception. Gain a cantrip, Message. Use your conlink to speak remotely with your team. And Magical Secrets. Take 2 spells from any spell list of a spell level you can cast. Here take Counterspell. Quick toss a charged card to defeat enemy powers. And Spirit Guardians. Fight with overcharged kinetics, getting off multiple extra card throws to everything hostile within reach. 11th level Bard. 6th level spell, Mass Suggestion. Use your hypnotic charm on an entire room at once. 12th level Bard, take an ASI, +2 Charisma, now at 20. 13th level Bard, a 7th level spell, Prismatic Spray. Several handfuls of cards, and a few magic ones you have stolen. Barrage an area for unpredictable results. 14th level Bard, Master's Flourish. Fuel Swords Bard flourishes with an infinite supply of D6s. Magical Secrets. 2 more spells from any list of a level you can cast. Choose Destructive Wave. Release a massive charge, breaking the ground and throwing every enemy in the area. And Contingency. Prepare a Blink, Spirit Guardians, Dispel Magic, or other spell targeting self upon a predetermined trigger, potentially shortening the setup round. 15th level Bard. Gain a D12 bardic dice, and an 8th level spell, Glibness. Your hypnotic charm in overdrive, making your influence unstoppable. Magic item wishlist. Cloak of Displacement grants a single mirror image-like effect per round. Gambit's superhuman reflexes make him hard to surprise or hit. Staff of Power. +2 weapon to attack rolls and weapon damage, AC and saves, and spell attack rolls. Carries up to 20 charges for d6 smite dice that you can attach to weapon attacks. Card Sharp's Deck, an extra cast of spray of cards once per day. A +1, 2, or 3 mithril half-plate for his pink and blue armor. And Illusionist Bracers for built-in quick cantrips, great at melee or ranged. Tactics. Gambit is a team face and infiltrator with the tools needed to talk through any location or break into anywhere else. Hex is an easily overlooked non-combat tool, silently placing it if the initial target had died, working great for social interactions when targeting wisdom, making attempts at insight or perception to know what you're up to at disadvantage. He's never one to pass up a chance to show off though, and his arsenal is full of flashy and explosive effects to shock and awe once it's time to make noise. From long range, Eldritch Blast with options for Hex or Hexblade's Curse is a steady stream of solid damage and a push effect at little to no cost. A variety of damage spells such as Animate Objects and Heat Metal or AoE nukes such as Shatter or Prismatic Spray keep his output impressive. At close range, Spirit Guardians and Destructive Wave keep his foes on the back foot with impressive damage to condensed groups while avoiding all friendly fire. Prone from Destructive Wave or Eldritch Smite prevents escaping your Spirit Guardians, and Booming Blade further punishes the attempt. When Hexblade's Curse is placed on the target, an advantage is gained through Prone, Blind, Fairy Fire, or anything else. Extra attack gives Gambit a 1 in 3 chance for a critical in a given round for an 8d8 Eldritch Smite. He's got a wealth of defensive options with Shield, Mirror Image, Blink, Defensive Flourish, and Blur, all options to fit the need. Condensing the setup round with Contingency and the Hidden Ace feature of Cartomancer could potentially see all of these up at the same time as early as round 2. Counterspell and Dispel Magic are both buffed by Jack of all trades, adding half proficiency bonus to rolls with either for an upper end of +9 on a check whose highest DC is 19. But they are both unstoppable when using Glibness, making the minimum dice roll a 15 before modifiers. This concludes my guide on how to play Gambit. As just a fun extra, if you were to build a mini of Gambit, this is how he might look. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any thoughts on what you do to improve it, questions, or if you've played this, feedback on how it went, or anything else, please leave a comment. Definitely subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications, as I have many more builds on the way. And as always, thank you for watching.
Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison.